This is a certified hood classic.
Baba Booey.
I've got balls of steel.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm licking it.
All rise, order, and court. It is time. It's not quite all Middleton today, I heard. But
No. It's a Middleton. We're going to wrap up with Middleton, but we got 3 cases. Wow, that cat.
I heard, Mikey, that you watched the same exact interview.
See, there's a channel with a wolf talking about court. Why can't there be a hand puppet cat talking about it?
Right.
Look, I've got this idea. Somebody probably steal it, where I let AI make the scene that's being talked about in the video. So we would hear the audio
like a court video, and you would
so we'd use the audio from the court, but when they would talk about things, we do like flashbacks, but let AI make it, and we just put up whatever AI makes.
I like that idea.
I know, right?
So the interview, you watched it today.
Yes, Judge Middleton was interviewed by Ricky Rackman.
Did you do a little deep dive on that?
I did not. I had work to do, so
I did. I popped up when it was a clip from VH1 Classic. Great channel, by the way. God, I used to love VH1 Classic. But anyways, he was Stump the Trump, and of course, there's Jim Florentine, the mic in his face. Interviewed. He's like, basically the way Jim Florentine. So he's in like 75 bands. Anyways, he's got a pretty good track record with a lot of hair bands and stuff. But anyways, interesting interview. There were so many times that I just wanted to say, dude, wait a minute. If Middleton tells you about him getting yelled at, like, hey, cut your hair, hippie. When he said that he's been yelled at because he had to cut his hair while he's riding his bike around his lake house. I mean, come on. It made me nuts. Oh my God, there's so many things. But it was fun.
It made me want to interview him. It really did. It made me. There was points where I'm like, ask him this now. Now go into this.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Why aren't you doing this? The guy did it. He did a great job.
No, he did. He did.
I felt like there was so much meat left on the bone.
Was.
And Middleton seemed very giving.
Yeah, and I hope anyways, the reason why I bring it up, definitely worth a watch. It's interesting to see, and I like how he phrased it, like behind the robe, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun because I mean, again, I think the biggest thing is that, and I guess probably most people that are watching it already know, but I mean, Middleton is the GOAT when it comes to the fact of I feel catapulting Zoom court to what it became. I think that he had a
huge
lot to do with that. But yeah, there was so much that I would have loved to have asked. But I hope that this is something new, that maybe Middleton's kind of settled in and embraced it enough to where maybe he will start talking to people now.
I mean, he made that. He said that kind of in a way. He was like, things have kind of settled down now. I don't have the link, but I do know the guy's name of his channel.
Drummer Troy. Drummer Troy.
The name of his actual channel is Troy Patrick Farrell.
Yeah, he said it wrong, by the way. When he said at the end, he said on his YouTube, he said it's youtube.com/@drummer Troy. I don't think that works. It's his name 3.
Yeah, that's the if you guys want to go and find it by, I mean, you can make your at anything really. So It could be at Drummer Troy. So
Drummer Troy.
I've been drinking today.
Obviously. Vicky and Amazon Girl, 7 months and 10 months. Appreciate you two.
Guys are the best.
But I want to bring that. It's something different. Again, we don't get to see a lot of Middleton outside of the courtroom, so it's kind of
So
fun.
if you go over there and watch it, which now, wow, Creed, you want to guess how many views it's got now?
By the time I was done with it, there was only 800. Now then it was 1,400.
Now it's at 2,200.
Good for him. That's
Good job.
More than 3 times the amount.
It was 400 and something when I watched it. So
nice.
I'm
Good for him.
glad-
That's good. I
I'm
mean,
glad to find
again,
some traction.
it's a fun interview, and like I said, it's somebody that we care deeply about. He's a great dude.
That interview out. Yeah.
I did enjoy also at the end where they got talking a little bit about some of Middleton's favorite songs and stuff, which was pretty cool. So
It's interesting. We won't tell you everything that was said.
No.
So you can go and enjoy it yourself. But it's good. It's a good watch, just over an hour. It is really good though. You should check it out.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Anyways, here on We Got a Case, getting her rolling on a Thursday.
Yeah.
What do we got today?
So 3 cases, each one different, but each one with, let's say, its own little twist. It's today. It does one week ago today.
Statistician JJ.
It seems like it was just a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Each one has its own little twist. We'll see what the twist is in each one and see if you can pick it out, and we'll go from there. Creed, let's play a game, shall we?
Let's do it. I'm ready. I said I'm ready.
Guys in truck.
Thank
Your Honor, I understand that this is an allegation. Both contain allegations of protection order violations. Through reading of the probable cause, as stated before the court, the allegations are nonviolent in nature. Taking that into consideration, along with the fact that Ms. Serrano at this time was dealing with homelessness, she now has a place to stay with family in Lakewood who will take her in, that is separated from the protected party in this situation. She has a plan where she can execute and not be in any contact with the protected party. In light of that and the fact that she now has a place to go, she will not be a flight risk. She will not be a community safety concern. And for those reasons, I would ask the court to consider releasing her today and not impose bail. And if the court is inclined to impose bail, then the least restrictive amount possible.
5. There's a hallelujah coming. And apparently computers. There.
He had beautiful hair.
That's a
He
woman.
had a very big receding headline.
It's a woman.
What you call that? Yeah.
Widder's Peak.
Werman. And thank you,
Amazon girl.
Thank you.
The judge even said thank you. Did you hear that, Amazon girl?
Ms. Serrano, I find it so frustrating when people violate court orders.
Uh-oh.
It's always given to you in a manner that is crystal clear. It is stated emphatically that you are to have absolutely no contact with Nicholas Cougar Harrington. You and Mr. Harrington are obviously both aware of this, given the fact that Mr. Harrington did not want to give his name at the time of these alleged incidents, very likely because he knows the order's in place and that's going to be problematic. The fact that it has been repetitive, and when I look at your history, it's been repetitive for ages and ages and ages, that you disregard court orders, and that frustrates me. The fact that you now have a place to stay is the reason that I am going to release you on your promise to appear.
Ooh.
I am going to release you under the condition
that
you follow these orders. And I am going to indicate for the record that if there is any allegation of a violation of an order for protection, that you will be held on no less than $10,000 cash or bond for each case that we have you for here
Gary?
in Lakewood.
Everyone.
I'm not playing games with this.
Oh.
When there is a court order in place, it is my expectation that you will follow it to the letter. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
He's
What will
streaming on
happen
Twitch.
if
also,
you are found with Mr. Harrington?
playing video games.
I will be brought into court again and I'll have a $10,000 bail
On each one of these cases.
on each case.
So please
I
take
like that she
this
made her repeat it.
seriously as I do. Please value yourself
Yes, Mama's mad.
and value your integrity.
Yes, ma'am.
Value your freedom.
Please.
And I would love it if you would either stop by the Pierce County Resource Center that's right across from Pierce County District Court and talk to them about some of the opportunities that are available there. There are a lot of really great resources that you could take advantage of
Chris
and
wanted to
that
channel.
would help you help yourself as you move forward here. I just think that you deserve better than the hand you're playing yourself right now.
I agree. I agree.
Thank
I
you,
hope
Becky.
you do, because just being in and out of custody and having to deal with someone who doesn't know you and doesn't know your life and doesn't know your story, lecturing you has got to be really irritating. Having to
That's kind of
rely upon people who
That's
are,
rude.
young enough to be your children to try and help you get through the difficulties that you spin for yourself is frustrating.
Yeah.
And it's got to be embarrassing.
Like you see at Ripley's
And I
Museum.
really think that you should place a higher value on yourself
Thank you.
and on your opportunities and on your future. So just one of the things that I know for sure through my own series of life choices and misadventures and mistakes is that loving someone isn't enough to make a relationship successful. And when you continuously do something that
Judges
puts
lost,
you in
loved and
harm's
lost,
way,
Creed.
that puts you in a position where you now have
Guys in the truck.
Hello, yoo-hoo. Play on, player. Play
It's
on.
playing.
It just decided, okay, we'll just, give it a second. We'll say,
Hey, boss. Hey, gods.
should maybe go out of it and come back in.
I guess, yeah, gonna have to play around with it for a second here.
While
Where we
Creed's playing with himself, playing with the video, do us a huge favor. Like the video
Someone that
before
you're
we do anything else wrong, please. Thank you.
at? Anything else screws up?
serve
Take
you
us on
well.
face value, please.
Well, we're up to 6 minutes and 11 seconds. We've lost 6 seconds in this case.
Oh, no. We'll never get that back.
Never again.
Or will we?
Now it's not. When it was off screen, it played fine. It's now. Did you see the glitching? How it's like it's still it's playing down there.
A relationship that does not serve you well.
No more pause.
And that you need to make different choices
Talking over this
and
bitch.
ask for some help with that. Okay?
Okay.
That's why the resource center is there. They are there to help you
Totally.
to figure out how to move beyond the situations that you are presently in.
Well, sunspots on
And
a
I just
satellite.
think that you could make your life a whole lot happier if you would make different choices around this relationship. And even if this individual is like your person and the one that you wish to be with for the rest of your
Even
life,
if the sex is great.
recognizing that sometimes you need time apart so that you can both grow and make different choices and
Talking to
clean up
you.
the mess of the past so that
Make a
you can
mess.
move forward in a fresh new way makes a lot of sense.
Right.
But if you keep selling your integrity by just knowing that there's an order in place and ignoring it, you're never, ever going to improve your own situation.
Ever?
And you're never going to help him to improve his. And I know it's tough walking away from a relationship that you are used to, even if it's not good, or even if it's the best thing ever, is really, really difficult.
Hello, Gary and Michael. Great to see you.
Michael.
Does she do this on every case, or she just has
no
a vested interest in NyQuil down here?
She is really laying it out for this lady. And by the way, I look at the top and I feel like I'm looking at before and after. I mean,
listen, I like with certain cases, it's good for judges to do this. I mean, it seems as if NyQuil 5 down here is at least listening. I don't know if she is, but it seems like she is.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it is good when you take an invested interest, but I hope she doesn't do this with every single person because she'd see like 3 cases a day.
Maybe. Maybe. She's really laying it in there. A couple of times I felt like she was giving her some shit. And then the next one, she was like, oh, but it's okay.
Oh, well, when she first started talking, as soon as a man up there had finished, I thought, yeah, you're in trouble. Uh-oh. She pissed off the judge. But no, judge seems to care. So
maybe
see.
She's got some more to say, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
But, honoring an
Yes,
order,
I partied hard.
honoring a commitment and a responsibility,
Falling down drunk.
following the rules of release, and then showing up will help you start building some pride
She's not listening.
and some resilience and some satisfaction in the fact that you can make good choices. You can do what's right for you. You can follow rules and do hard things and show that you can improve.
Always remember, lady, you can do hard things.
You can do
Never forget.
hard things.
That's right.
Don't let nobody ever tell you can't do hard things.
Of your life step by step every day. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I am appointing Horwath Law since they represent you on some of these other charges. We'll just make sure it's consistent.
Okay.
Your next hearing is going to be on April 11th, 2024 at 1 p.m. Your presence is required on time at the courthouse at 1 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
Speedy trial begins today, March 8th, 2024. That means when you're out of custody, it will expire on June 6th of 2024.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think it's pretty clear. This is the ball. I'm handing it to you. It is in your court. Thank you.
You grabbed it. Did you see that?
Right?
Grab
So
the
here's
ball.
the thing. If you choose to violate that order, you know exactly what's going to happen.
Watch this. I'm going to drop a ball on Mikey's
If
head.
he
Ready?
calls
Ready?
you, if
Ready?
he shows
Wait,
up
wait,
at
wait.
your- you need to immediately message him and say that Mr. Harrington just showed up here and I am, in this house and I'm not leaving. If you are hanging out in a park with friends and he shows up.
Now watch me drop an orange on Mikey.
If you don't, you are in violation of the order. And one
Now
of the
watch me
things
drop a
that
chicken
you can
wing.
do, I mean,
Oh, I dropped that
I
one.
advise you what to do. That's
My
not
fault.
my rule. But reaching out to your lawyer and asking for their advice.
Like she's
in
in a
that
baseball
moment.
game.
Should I call 911 and let them know that the protected party is harassing me? The protected party is following me. I am attempting to walk away and the protected party is behind me. Tell your lawyers that.
Creed, hold on a
so that
second.
They know what.
Yes, the guys in the truck have used technology we're not even really privy to yet to go inside her mind and hear exactly what she's thinking. Go ahead, guys.
Why the fuck would you say that? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Give me a cigarette. I want to smoke in court. I can't do this without smoking.
To tell you, but it is in your court. You are
Very.
responsible for your own situation here, and you now have a place to stay. So stay there. If you walk out, that opens you up to him.
Good point.
Finding you.
When in doubt,
you don't have to answer
flip
the
it out.
Okay, so please just make good choices. Be safe. Abide by all of the previously imposed conditions on all of the other cases. and I am releasing you. But as I said, if you come back before me in particular, I will have no hesitation just saying the way I keep you away from him.
Give me a
is
smoke,
by
hairdo.
holding
I'm fucking starting to run out.
Sorry. Trailer Park Boys.
you in custody because I have made crystal clear what my expectation here is. And if you can't follow a court order,
She's starving to
then
death,
we have
Judge.
no recourse other than to protect you and the community.
I'm the dude.
From this person that has an order against you. Okay. So I've signed off on this. I'm indicating that we're serving it on you. I'm going to ask, let's see, that's not the right. Yeah. Ms. Mann, if you could update her address.
Ms. Mann.
So, right.
You're smart enough. You're good enough. Doug, God.
I've got faith in you. I believe in you.
Now, I don't know if this is like the foolish optimist in me. I'm feeling good about our conversation. I'm feeling good about you. I want you to be successful.
Lane, I'm
want
feeling
you to
good
be
about you being here
successful
today.
so much. And
Real
I hope
good.
you do too.
I do too.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
everybody's
heard about the bird.
And don't forget, you can ride hard things.
Hard things will come easier to you if you think hard.
We could go all day giving advice to NyQuil down there. Huh?
And
you ever thought about dyeing your hair, maybe?
On to the next.
Here today for a pre-trial?
Yes, sir. Judge, I've been trying to get this sworn tape statement from Amanda Weber.
So long that I've grown out my beard. That's how long I've been waiting.
Your Honor, I looked out across there and I seen it, and it was big, and I looked down and I say, gone.
And I said, get away from here.
That Mr. Sullivan sent me 2 discoveries, but there's no sworn tape statement. He didn't send it. I sent you another motion to compel, and I'm sorry I didn't comply by the rules. I forgot to sign the certificate of service. But I've got another one ready now. I need the statement.
Your Honor, if I could address that issue. So Mr. Nix provided several exhibits to his motion to compel. There's a misunderstanding of what the court's ruling was based on the motion to suppress. In the ruling, there is reference to Ms. Weber's sworn statement. Nowhere does it say.
Lane, thank you for the 2 for appreciate you. 2 for 2 Thursday today.
I feel good about you being here too. I had, reservations. I'm not now. Why is his beard so white and his hair so black?
He dyes it, obviously.
In prison.
Right.
Gotcha.
White out.
It was recorded. I have reached out to Panama City Police Department to check, and I'm going to read the response that I got. It's from the officer Raymond McNeil. Says, I thought the statement with Ms. Weber was collected on Officer Hutchinson's body worn camera due to my body worn camera being knocked off at the time to stop. After reviewing the body worn camera with Officer Hutchinson, I confirmed that he terminated the body worn camera moments before him and I had spoken with Ms. Weber. Therefore, the statement was not recorded. It was not recorded on a handheld recorder, and he did confirm that all future statements would be recorded with handheld recorders. That being said, the statement that has been testified to and talked about was a sworn statement, but nowhere has anybody ever claimed that it was a recorded statement. There is no recording of this statement.
Hell yeah, Lisa Snoopy. Thank you. Hope you had a great trip to Florida with the baseball. All that.
Are you dating a baseball player? Is that what you're going to tell us?
Ooh.
Is Matt in trouble?
Did you, like Adam the Woo, go to Steinbrenner Stadium and pay $700 to go watch a preseason baseball game? Or
Did you get your Did you get your hands on any balls?
You know, you two, along with us, can ride hard things. Judge just told us that. We learned something new.
All right. Judge, I'm Clark. Sorry, it states right here on the affidavit. Postman in the morning, Weber did provide a sworn tape statement to the investigators.
And that's my understanding, judges. He believed that it was captured by that body camera. But
Let me just get when they say they don't have it.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm stuck with.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know, there's nothing else I can do. Yeah, I mean, they're supposed to, when the demand for discovery is filed,
Yes, sir.
they have to provide everything that. They
Yes,
say
sir.
they don't have it, so they don't have it. There's nothing else I can do.
But that's what they got the search warrant all for, sir. Mr. Doodle warrant, just sworn take statement. That's all they had. There was no sales. She had nothing.
May I suggest edible food? That's what I think.
Are you in the mood for chicken nuggets?
Oh, speaking of nuggets, big uproar on Reddit today. I'm reading Wendy's changed their nuggets and they're tiny. Apparently, the small little thing that they come in. Apparently, they can fit 10 in there, and it doesn't even come to the top. Like that's how small they are. They're all round, in a very, very weird pasty-like substance that's supposedly
used to be so good. It was white meat, baby.
They did have good nuggets. So that spicy ones, that too. Ooh, yeah. And I, by the way, we didn't point it out this time around, but we usually do the giant thing of what is it called, Gojo or whatever, the orange stuff.
Yeah, man.
Shop.
They buy in bulk.
Love it.
It's just all up on this one tape statement.
As far as that goes, I mean, whether the statement was given and whether it was recorded or not doesn't change the probable cause for the warrant.
I know.
There were some other issues that Mr. Nix brought up in his motion to compel. I think he had requested the body camera footage.
Yes, sir. When I first got when they first pulled me over, Sergeant Shaw, which is Captain Shaw, and Corporal Sigler.
And
nice, he's still down there?
There are body cameras available.
Hell
There
yeah.
was Ms. McCarthy.
Yes,
She was
sir.
on the case.
Yes, sir.
The issue that I have is I can't just give Mr. Nix a disc with him being in
You're
custody.
doing better, Patricia. Keep it up.
Those body cameras footage does exist, and it was provided to defense counsel previously, but with him being in custody, it becomes a little bit difficult for me to provide him that footage.
Ms. McCarthy, did you provide all your discovery to him?
Yes, sir. We can't give him the disc either.
Yes, sir.
We had seen the body.
By the way, their lips have
Your
gotten
Honor,
off.
the first-
It's all right though.
The first part of where they pulled me over, they did not overturn that body cam.
The video couldn't keep up with the guy talking about the body cameras. They was talking so fast, and then everything just gets wonky.
And then it jumps and it'll fix it. Do better, Florida.
Oh wow, you're back in Jersey. 75 in Jersey. That's like
It's 80 and sunny here right now.
my God. I don't even know what we're at. Yeah, that's beautiful though. I know the last few days have been very nice. 74, but it might not be updated. No, it's a 74. Real feel of 82, right? 77.
And this is very crucial to my case. They never, before they first pulled me over.
You think I know what you're talking about?
Well, when the body cam starts, Your Honor, I'm already in handcuffs. I need the part where they first got me before I got put in handcuffs.
All I can say is all the body cams that are in this case have been turned over. I can't control when the officers turn the body cams on and off, things of that nature. Everything that was recorded has been turned over.
And you've had a chance to, what Ms. McCarthy had, you've had a chance to look at that?
Yes, sir, most of them. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But also, Your Honor, I got another issue. I mean, I don't mean to take up all your time, but I got
No,
another
you're
issue.
not gonna take up all my time. I'm gonna give you just a little bit.
Yes, sir. There, in the discovery that Mr. Sullivan just sent me, there are 2 affidavits and there's no file. By the rule, by this rule.
Did he just shut
This
down?
rule right here.
Oh.
Rule,
What rule?
115, the duties of a state attorney criminal intake. The state attorney shall provide the personal or procedure for criminal intake into the judicial system. All sworn complaints charging the commission of a criminal offense shall be filed in the office of the clerk of the circuit court and delivered to the state attorney for further proceedings. In both discoveries, Your Honor, that affidavit is not filed in either discovery.
What you want me to do?
I need to say that.
What do you want?
They're not filed.
What
I've got questions here for you.
Mr. Sullivan, any response?
Your Honor, there was
Get it together, people. My God. Spit it out, would you?
What do you want me to do?
This was already essentially litigated.
No, sir.
Ms. McCarthy filed a motion to dismiss on August 21st.
Cutting corners,
dealing
Trey.
with the affidavits
That was continued, Your Honor. And it never was brought back up. There's only one affidavit filed, Your Honor, and it's got it at the right top corner. It's 22-3101.
This is not my motion day, so if you want to file your motion.
Yes, sir.
The corners.
Robin has a copy. We'll set whatever's left.
Yes, sir.
January, what is that? The 19th at 9.
Yes, sir. I got your.
No, I believe Mr. Nix is set for the February trial day. I'd like to leave him set for that date as well.
Yes, sir. But also, Your Honor, on depositions never been taken in this case.
Have you filed your notice to set? Have you tried to set depositions?
No, sir, I haven't. But I'm asking now. Oh, I need to set them.
You got to set them. I'm not going to set them.
Okay.
You're representing yourself.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have a very difficult time setting up depositions. You're going to have a very difficult time taking depositions representing yourself.
It's gonna be a very difficult time
You're at
talking.
a disadvantage.
Yes, sir. I
Once
understand that.
again, you have a right to have an attorney appointed to represent you. Mr.
Yeah.
McCarthy, that'll leave you back up counsel.
Your Honor, we've done depositions in this case. I've got depositions of Christian Shaw, Raymond McNeil, and Joshua Stiegler that were conducted in this case.
Mr. Nix, you're not doing a very good job.
They've never given me no copies of no depositions, Your Honor.
They may not have done them. They may not have transcribed them. That's something you have to do on your own.
Yes, sir. Well,
I mean, you have to have them done. I mean, that's something that you're going to have to do yourself. I can't help you do that. Once again, do you wish to have an attorney? Do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
sir,
Do you wish to have an attorney
I
appointed?
do not know. I do not want Will McCarthy. No, sir.
You're fixing to litigate yourself to a
No,
mess.
I just have to do it myself. Here's yours. Your copy,
I
Your Honor.
don't need a copy. You just
This is for the motions I'm filing.
file them with the clerk's office. I don't think. All right, we'll see you January 19th at 9 o'clock. We'll leave you on the
did a
February
great job.
trial docket. We'll use that 19th as a motion day.
I mean, the judge straight up said to him how much of a disadvantage he's in doing it for himself. And
He's there. Yeah, he's going through all this rigmarole, and he says, "What do you want me to do?"
oh, that was great when he popped that said that. Which one? We would do? I just and it sounds like he's up against some. Because I almost think the judge almost said it, but it was cut off. He was cut off when he was saying it, but you're going to be talking yourself right into like a maximum. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to get the max on this.
These people want to represent themselves very stupid. So 2 judges in a row, very different takes on how they handle their folks.
Different takes.
Both sides of the coin today. Middleton is his name.
All right, this is the morning we would be beginning landlord-tenant matters here in a bit. But we've got an unscheduled
Known
matter.
gifter.
Mr. Justin
Chris, thank you.
Aiken is here. File number 222036 alleges no insurance under the insurance code. File 222037 ST alleges driving suspended first
Thank you,
offense
Cole. Love it.
and improper plate. Those are alleged to have occurred on October 18th of last year. Also, the case is file 2240 SM.
We're in
Alleges
slow mode
no
this morning.
insurance
Here.
and driving suspended on January 1st of 2020.
Again, another side of the coin.
Mr. Aiken is here. This matter was set for jury trial on Wednesday, May 24th.
Yes,
Deborah
Michael.
Davis is here with us from the prosecuting attorney's office. She had been
I'm on retainer.
managing these cases.
So needless to say, this was a little while ago. If old Deborah Davis was there.
Yeah, these are nothing new today, baby. But
What's wrong with that? It could be 3 years ago. I don't give a shit.
we're getting to know 3 different styles of judging today. If you haven't figured it out, 3 very different things that are happening here in these courtrooms. But each one effective, Creed. Each one effective.
But she was obligated to try another case in the circuit court on Wednesday, very important case. And Casey Johnson was assigned then to handle this case, and he was here Wednesday, ready to proceed. We had prepared the jury instructions. We had 30 jurors here, and we were prepared to go to jury trial on the October 18th case. In your case, you had steadfastly maintained your
Judge?
Sure, lack of responsibility. I won't say innocence, but and expressly indicated you did not want to have an attorney to represent you. And you also steadfastly remained in your request for a jury trial. And we were here, we had 30 jurors who all took the day off, and we were prepared and you didn't show up. And so I issued a bench warrant.
Guy's face down there.
And
Andrew's
I
great.
said on the live stream that if anybody knows Mr. Aiken, have him come turn himself in. And that was Wednesday. And here it is Friday morning, and here you are. Mr. Aiken, what's your position here?
Well, Your Honor, I'd like to apologize to you and everybody that was here for the trial. And I got scared that day. And
Got scared that day.
I
Looked in the mirror.
apologize to everybody for not being here. And
Can you imagine? I mean, seriously, what he was just outlining, though, you get all of that in place. Today is the day. You've got all the jurors. We're ready to go. And this dude, he's scared.
Chickened out, man. I got scared. I just couldn't. I said, you know what? Let's do this a different time. Not today.
I put on my best court stuff. I put on my name tag.
Butt fucker 3000.
And I figured he wouldn't like that very much, so I got scared.
Debbie.
we could work, some kind of financial plan, something of that sort, or whatever you feel necessary needs to be done. I'll get done. I'll take responsibility.
I'll get down.
Mr. Aiken, have you paid your ticket in Coldwater?
I'm actually been trying to work on that.
Okay, so once that's done, you'll be able to get your license from the
Yes.
Secretary of State again.
Yes.
Okay.
And I plan on getting insurance as well on my vehicle.
Very good.
That's a great idea.
Well, we still have these two
Great plan.
cases, which were set for jury trial. And what do you wish to do with those? You wish me to reset them? Or is there some?
Before you make that decision, the offer of allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code in each of those, which is the offense that doesn't carry points on your license, so it wouldn't prevent you from getting your license once you pay off your Coldwater ticket and probably a reinstatement fee to the Secretary of State. If you pled to account in each of the files, we would dismiss the remainder.
All right, that was the original offer, and she bent over backwards to make it. So let me repeat what it is.
To ride something hard.
You're charged with two separate incidents, one in October of 22 and one in January of 23. Driving suspended and having no insurance. No insurance is punishable by up to a year in jail. It carries a minimum fine of $200, a maximum fine of $500. It requires you to be fingerprinted, and it doesn't have a restriction. The driving suspended charge requires that your license be suspended. It carries 2 points, fine of up to $500 and up to 93 days in jail. The prosecutor is agreeing to dismiss all of that, plus the plate violation, for 2 pleas to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. Allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code is sort of a legal.
He pays
fiction.
attention.
The other that it is allowing to violate the code is yourself. But it carries no points. It doesn't get abstracted to your driver's license and won't affect your ability to keep or maintain your license. Ms. Davis had made.
Sweet tea. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have time to. Just stop with the gummies or whatever you're on.
These
Sweet.
fun and games will no longer work.
Again, you're hearing shit.
It's
Sweet
a serious show.
I don't know what to tell you. We're here for court.
Backstabbing cunt. That offer at least twice before and you declined it. Are you willing to accept that at this point?
I'm willing to accept that.
Perfect timing.
All right, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this?
No.
Diana, you need Debbie?
I just need a signature. Thank you, Josh.
Sure.
No, you didn't. Mm-mm.
Oh, thank you. Can I borrow your lighter?
You can keep that.
Am I back?
No, actually, no, I need it back.
I don't typically look paperless, but that's an amended information, or amended.
All right, Mr. Aiken, let's talk about that.
He says
Other
we're
than
having fun, Judge, right?
What I just explained to you, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this?
It was all me just wanting to get this taken care of and resolved.
All right, anybody threaten you?
No, sir.
Do you understand that if you do plead to these charges, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury?
Have a better day, Ellie
If
Katz.
you
All right.
had a trial, you would
Get in
have.
there. It'll get better.
Hang out here. We'll make you laugh maybe
All I
one
gotta do
time.
is ask you.
No promises.
Adamant throughout that you did not want to have an attorney to represent you. If you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court so that you could be questioned under oath. You would have the right to take the witness stand yourself and testify, but you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. And
I
if
hear
you
nothing.
did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And you have the right to be presumed innocent if and until the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand?
Yes, sir.
He understands. He's going to get insurance soon, he said.
Yeah. If he doesn't get scared on the way
All
there.
right, were you driving
Right,
a car in Constantine on October 18th of 2022?
I was driving.
Traveling. Well, did you not have insurance on the vehicle at that time?
I did not. I just purchased that vehicle within a week during that time.
That would have been a good time to get insurance,
Yeah.
just saying.
All right.
Just make
I'm
that.
going to order a $75
for cash.
crime victims' rights fee, $50 state minimum fee, $125. I'm going to give you until July 1st.
Damn, there's plenty of time.
Andrew's like my cat. Whenever my cat's around, put his back to us.
Deborah, you got other things to deal with. I'll let you all go.
That's nice of you. But we're not done with this one yet.
Can we finish this one first? I mean, I know we might have somebody else on deck, but
Go, bitch, and cry to my probation
Take care of
officer
the first
again.
case.
How's he talking about?
In the second case. Oops.
Oh God. That's not good.
3.
That's
open the door.
Been there, done that though. Trust me.
40.
I can't get my cat to eat treats.
Sweetie, stop. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't hear shit.
Order 10
Didn't
days
say that.
jail. Credit 0.
Uh-oh.
Leaving 10 days to serve.
Sending them to jail for it.
Is he really?
Shit.
Sorry, I still
thing.
laughed about something Sweet Tea thought she
July 1st,
heard.
23.
If you were scared earlier, how about 10 days in jail? How's that make you feel, bud?
I did not see that coming. That is definitely a twist. I didn't see that coming at all.
Credit for 0 days, bud.
That must be why he's so quiet at the beginning. He's kind of contemplating exactly what he's going to do there.
I also find that you're in contempt of court here
Holy
for
shit.
your jury trial
Sorry, Tom. Ow.
on Wednesday.
He's finding them in contempt now.
Our cats go after cereal and salmon the most.
You have some misinformed, misguided notion that the laws of the state of Michigan don't apply to you. People refer to this as sovereign citizen, but that is not what it is. There's no sovereign in it.
You know, I thought that he said traveling. I thought I heard
he
him.
said you were driving the car and he said I was traveling.
Yeah.
And I didn't think much of that.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I
This started out
thought-
like, oh, he's gonna get his we see this kind of thing all the time. But now this is really turning on him. This is really, he's got 10 days already, and now we're hitting him with contempt of court for not showing up for his jury trial. What? Sorry, Judge.
Eating.
I
Stop eating and drinking coffee while we're in a courtroom.
It's Mountain Dew, Your Honor. And I wasn't eating anything.
It's merch.
And
Get it in the
Sweet Pea-
store, Judge.
Sweet Pea is
Store.
losing her mind.
Store.
By me.
Call it willingly misinformed defendants. There's no sovereign about it. And you wasted a whole bunch of our time, the prosecutor's time, filed a bunch of documents that didn't mean anything. You were always respectful, but she made this very generous plea offer several times. But you wanted to represent yourself. You wanted to have a jury trial. The irony of this is that you,
how could you see,
demanded your rights as a citizen in the state of Michigan to be presumed to be innocent, to have an attorney appointed.
Are you guys all just drunk and high and just today?
I just say you guys are out there today.
Yeah, really. It's one of those.
Thursday.
Did you guys party pretty hard for my birthday last night? Is that it? It's like that.
We got one more day, guys. Come on. Let's get
Hearing
through
all
this week.
these,
Calm
hearing
down.
all these weird things.
All the new people think
Have
we're
a
weird.
jury of your peers. If you got a jury summons, you wouldn't have shown up. You would have said, I'm a sovereign and you can't dictate what I have to do as a citizen of the state of Michigan. But you're okay if you drag in 30 other people who took the day off work, who were
That's
nervous the
shitty.
night before.
Seriously.
They came in here and sat around here for 45 minutes waiting for you to show up. And you wouldn't have shown up if you had been a juror. It cost the county $565 in jury fees, and it cost the jurors probably thousands of dollars to come in here for your foolish request. So the contempt was committed in my presence.
He is. He's got great
I'm gonna
facial
do it in
expressions
the
when he's paying
other
attention.
case. 2320036. You had been respectful,
Do your thing.
but that's disrespectful to me, to the prosecutor, and to all those private citizens that came in here because of your whimsical. And I don't even know if they were sincere beliefs. Whoever sold you on this foolishness is cynical. They don't even believe it. I don't know whether you believe it or you're just like
cockamamie
messing with the system. But when you involve 30 or 35 of your common citizens who get dragged into this, it's no longer polite or respectful. And you could have had a trial. They would have been here. It would have taken Mr. Johnson about a half an hour to put in the proofs. I also understand, Deborah, he may have 4 or 5 warrants out of Elkhart County, Indiana. Non-support warrants. So I believe he's also wanted in Indiana.
Oh, man.
Somebody slept with him. Upstanding citizen.
For that, for the contempt, I order 30 days, credit 0, concurrent with the 10 days I gave
There's
you.
30.
in that case.
Now we got 30 days.
Nice.
And the cost of the juror to the county more.
You stupid cunt.
It appears there's 5 separate warrants out of Elkhart for same charge each time: invasion of privacy, violating protective order.
Heard that one.
Oof.
You yo-ho.
That's protection order expired as of January of this.
I don't know, but there's
I mean, they're
apparently
all
warrants
from
for your arrest.
2022. They've been pending. I didn't realize that those were pending when we were doing all this other stuff. I can count.
Wow, he's got a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Now, darn it.
I don't know where that came from.
It was Wednesday. She sent me that.
No, that was a great
Cost
one.
was
Yes.
$524.05. So you'll $525 restitution for the cost of the jury.
He's gonna make him pay for the jury's time.
Good, he should. I mean, seriously, he's right though. All of them get ready.
You got a sweet deal from Miss Davis. My advice to you is you get a driver's license like everybody else, like all those jurors that came in here to hear your case, and you stop driving. Now, did somebody bring you here today?
Yeah.
No.
Still didn't hear that one. Maybe
they're doing road work outside my home right now, so I'm sorry.
Oh, are they?
You got 10 days.
They're making it a dead end again because
on the
Mikey's
driving
complained so much.
charge. You weren't traveling, you were driving. We got 30 days for poking me in the eye with a sharp stick. We're not going up for a jury. And you've got pending warrants from the state of Indiana and possibly others from Michigan.
Oh, brother. You ain't going nowhere once I get you.
A while, so I'm going to change that due date to October.
You're not going anywhere for a while, indeed. Because once they're done with them here, they're just going to, there's other places going to come get them.
Absolutely.
Both of those.
I was scared.
Court officer. You could have made things.
What, does Sweet Tea scare you when she sends over $5? Is that
slightly?
Sweet Tea, I still don't know what the hell you're talking about.
But we still love you.
I heard that last one was bad. I don't know where the hell that came from.
That was scary. I didn't know that language was coming.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot easier.
Right in the eye.
Those envelopes, Frank.
Sharp stick.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And that is Fanny Creed.
Do you know
Three very different styles of courting today?
Very different, all on the way, and different with the camera. It's like close to me today. Do you see that? I don't know how that happened.
You're zoomed in. I like it though. You're locked in. People can see a lot better.
I would much rather that, but again, I don't know what happens there. Sweet Tea, are you still here? I think so.
Butt fucker 3000.
Sorry, we like to have fun sometimes around here. Yes, how dare we? Somebody will definitely complain that we had fun today.
Yeah,
we can only be serious so much, guys. We like to have a little bit of fun.
That's right. But that was three very different ones. We got a lecture. The other guy's like, yeah, so what the fuck you want me to do for?
Yeah, and I don't care. And then Judge Middleton setting this guy up from the start.
I did not see that coming.
I kind of thought something was up as close as the bailiff was to the guy.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't
see how he was pretty close to the table. You could see him in that one shot.
Ready.
So he already kind of knew, yeah, I'm taking this dude down. He's going down for not being here poking me with a stick.
Happy birthday to Rafa. He celebrated a birthday.
Did
yesterday.
you see Rafa?
Yeah.
Was Rafa there at the baseball game?
Is he a big baseball fan?
Does he own a team?
Maybe.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. If you like Middleton, listen. It was in it. Kay, if you still have that
link,
you could drop it again. Pretty good interview. It's about an hour long. And
all we ask is that you go into the comments and say, "Oh, Creedence and Mikey was talking about this."
Yes, we've got a case. Hey, by the way, did you see that other guy named Mike that does court stuff got a little bit of a shout out
from who
during that interview?
Oh God, thank God I missed that.
Well,
I've been upset.
I'm sure you heard. He just kind of went. He said he was talking about when they were talking about sovereign citizens during that interview. He said, yeah, some people put on fezzes and talk about it.
Well.
It's kind of an inadvertent shout out, but not,
Yeah, I've seen other.
Do other people put on
Yahoos do the same thing?
Oh, well, that's.
I don't know who started it.
How long until they get one of these, though?
I don't know how long before the AI rendered court discussions start. I mean, tell me you wouldn't have loved to seen AI rendering of someone being poked in the eye with a stick. I mean, come on.
Absolutely. No, I'd love that. Chris, thank you. On the caboose, the dealing with No House Baby Express. Amazon Girl with some big gifts. Thank you. Gary, thank you. Chris E, a note gifter. Thank you. Lane, Snoopy, at least Snoopy. That is Chris E. No gifter. Sweet Tea and Snoopy.
But even though Chrissy is on the caboose, let it be said and told.
Again, Chris is on the caboose.
Remember the time I had the idea of having a puppet come in and talk about the news? I couldn't find a puppet. I just wanted a puppet to do the news. Puppet News. The Puppet News Network.
Ew!
That tongue is long, son.
Got a big tongue on it. It does.
I bet it's all scratchy and rough like sandpaper.
Oh, yeah. It's odd.
Speaking of sandpaper, 3 p.m. Eastern, in about an hour from now, it'll be going up in probably about the next 30 minutes, so keep an eye out for it. A great set of cases from Judge Simpson that'll be happening, that brand new from today. New case smell on it. Make sure you're there if you're a fan of the Honorable J. Cedric Simpson. Of course, the J is for justice. If you're a fan of his, make sure you're there. I'll be in the chat, chit-chatting. Chat-a-blatting.
Then we'll be back at 405 East.
That's right. And until then, stay safe, stay hard, stay tuned. We'll see you when we see you. Hello, doctor. Yes. So I've got this lady. She's in my chat, and she's hearing shit. Yeah. Hearing things. Her name, Teresa.
You keep missing the court dates.
Yep. Teresa.